Fragapalooza 2019. Welcome, everyone. Joined with me here is Canadian Rage Bear.
Yes,
and
I am.
I am Sergeant Bastard, aka Serenal 802. And we're looking at tonight's first Dota Underlords tournament.
Right now we have Lippy. He's just basically how this game works. For those that don't know how it works, is the first 3 rounds are just going to be minion battles.
Right.
No, he says looks like missing one. I think we're missing some players right now in this match. We're just going to get confirmation on that before we get started here with this. But basically, like I said, how this game works is the first 3 rounds are going to be them dealing with minions, and then after that, they're going to be going up against other players that are in this. There's 6 players to each match, and they're going to build their team based on the characters. Cal, if you want to hover over some of the characters here. So that's just the Mega Creep. We go over up to the top right there. He's got a Bloodseeker that does a lot of damage, as well as a Bounty Hunter. Scrolling to his
It's got an
cache
anti-mage.
of characters, he's got an anti-mage there as well. So we're going to kind of see where he's going to build off with this. If you go to the right there to that chest, you can kind of see what so right at the bottom, no, to the right, Cal, the chest. So he picked up a Claymore, which does a plus 30 attack damage to one of your characters. So we're just waiting for the round 2, preparing for the sparring match to get the loot, to get ready for the facing off against other players. I'm not sure why we're only seeing Lippy though.
Yeah, I don't know why either, but we may be redoing this round, folks. Is it only Lippy in right now?
No, there is multiple players in, but for some reason we're only able to see one. So he did get another thing for his loot box. If you want to go over to his loot box there, he picked up, scroll up, the middle one, the gloves of haste. So it gives plus 25 attack speed. So we put that on. If you go down to the bottom left corner there, Cal.
Bottom left?
Yeah, the one with the 2 stars.
Ah, this guy.
Yeah, so if you want to hover over him, he's got the Bounty Hunter. So he's got the gloves of haste on that Bounty Hunter. That damage for that Bounty Hunter is a lot right now. It's 105, and that it's DPS of 131. That's going to be pretty strong right now. We're going to cancel the match. Round 4.
Okay, folks, so just bear with us. I guess the first round of this tournament got started a little off kilter, so we're going to restart this match. We'll just go to an intermission break right now, and then we'll come back with the live tournament. Intermission, please.
All right, so sorry about that. We had a bit of a mix-up. One of the players did not get into the match, but that's okay. We're going to get things started here right now. So right now what we're going to do is we're in a match. We're going to be viewing Brown, Volatile, Christian 8715, Reitman, Bloody Iron, and Lippy. The way that this game has set up is that we can only watch one of the players, essentially. So it's gonna be random with who we watch.
Right.
So we'll get into that right now, and we'll ready up, and we're gonna go private match here, and we're gonna find that match.
And hopefully it gives us, the easier way, like the ability to see all the players. Maybe it will. It did with the last game, not the one tournament game, but the one with the box.
Yeah. So it looks like we're gonna be watching Christian 8715. He has picked up Tiny here. So Tiny is a bit of takes a lot of damage. He does a lot of damage, and he's kind of a beefy guy. So he's going to start off with that. We're like I said, the first 3 rounds are going to be just the melee creeps. For the first 3 rounds, it's just going to be going against those creeps to kind of build up your team to go against real players. So right now what he's doing is he's purchasing some of his other characters.
He absolutely destroyed those melee creeps.
Oh, 100%. The attack rate though for Tiny isn't the best. His armor is okay. So he actually put on, if we take a look over here at the chest here, he put on the Hooded Defiance. So this is 50% resistant, magic resistance and plus 10 health regen. And then he did buy one of the Ogre Magis, which actually help with mages. So enemies take more damage from mages, which is a really nice combination there for sure. And then it is also Bloodbound. So when a Bloodbound unit dies, all other Bloodbound units will deal 125% attack damage for the rest of the battle, which is a lot of damage, right?
The mage is just destroying.
I noticed that he did get another Tiny, so he's going to try to beef this up a bit, beef this up a lot for sure. So he's in the process of resolving the rest of his round, and he did get an Embarrassment of Riches. So this is a pretty good pickup right at the beginning of the match because it does offer you one additional item of choice when you're doing your gear ups in between rounds fighting your creeps. So you're going to actually get 4 options of add-ons for your characters. So it looks like he actually upgraded one of his Tinies, so he bought another Tiny. So he's trying to beefing up the Tiny here. Look at that damage jump.
Jeez,
from
wow.
50 to 160 just by going to level 2.
That's serious. Even the health jump, man.
The health jump, it's insane. Like he's got some real power there for sure. And that Ogre's just taking up all that damage right now while the beefy Tinies get in there and take down those creeps. So round 3 has resolved. So he's gonna be going against one of the actual players right now. So we'll see who he's going up against in the first round here. Anything to say, Cyrano?
I'll say this: Underlords, not a game I know well, so I'm going to leave most of the talking to Canadian Rage.
I'll be completely honest with you, man. I picked this game up maybe an hour ago. Let's take a look at the chest here. Oh, okay, perfect. He did get a Claymore. He's probably going to put it. Kyle, he got a Tusk. So I was messing around with Tusk today, and this guy is absolutely insane.
Yeah.
So what he does is his ultimate move is he does this like Tusk attack where he projects the opponent up in the air and stuns them, and he's probably gonna where did he put this? He put that on looks like he put it on the axe, so he's gonna get some extra damage from axe. I'm gonna see if this Tusk attack is gonna happen here. I want to wait for it. It's such a beautiful that walrus punch right there with that stun. He does have a few more characters on the board. He's going up against Reitman right now, but he is getting taken down. Reitman is holding on for sure. But I'm telling you right now, that Tiny with all that damage, Tiny is not going anywhere. He did turn him into a chicken though, so he's not taking any damage right now. That's a pretty big stun right there for sure.
No, he's gone.
He does get him. So now he's going to reset, and he's going to go up against someone else. He's probably going to buy a few other minions as well. So we're going to pull this up and see what's in there. So he's got a
Bat
Wind
Rider.
Ranger, Bat Rider. He's already purchased looks like he purchased, no, and he's just building up those tinies. He did do a reset, so he's got a few options here. I'm not sure what he would pick. Looking up at his...
Took the Beastmaster.
So he's building up his Brawny to give maximum HP. He wants to build up that HP to be able to hold off his opponents. He's doing an interesting setup right now. He's going up against Volatile right now. This should be an interesting fight right here. Volatile's got an Ogre Magi. He's also got a Razor, and he's got a Slardar, and he's got a Tiny as well. His Tiny is insane. Look at that. Look at that defense on that Tiny. He's got 100.
I think it's going down this round, though, and it's down.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's all Volatile right there.
Wow. Volatile.
Volatile absolutely destroyed him. I really wish we could switch over to Volatile and see what he's doing there. But unfortunately, the way that the system works right now is we can only watch one person at a time. So it looks like he bought a Razor here. Okay, so he wants to do some Primordial, and he's got Mage. So he's gonna bring up his Mages with his. I think he should really focus on getting more Tusks. Tusks is a very, very strong. If you get a lot of them out there, they become so hard to deal with because you just are completely stunning people. You're losing focus. So he's going up against Bloody Iron right now. It's a pretty even match right now. But Bloody Iron keeps reviving all of his characters right now. So it looks like he's getting taken down by Bloody Iron. Christian was defeated by Bloody Iron. So this is, I wish I could see the stats of every other player right now.
I think if you click this top left, that does give you something. There you go. Sort of.
Does not tell me who is leading right now, though. It just says, it doesn't have a name there or anything, unfortunately.
Well, we're coming into round 6, and they're currently preparing. I don't see anything. We don't see the board yet.
So this is looking at, if you want to look at your damage here.
Lippy coming in.
So this will show us how the damage went across the board right now. So we got a Tiny. Look at that Tiny. Tiny just throwing in so much damage
has come
right
in
now.
with a crazy amount of DPS here. I don't know if he can hold on.
There's no way. Yeah, that Tiny is pretty strong, but I don't think he can hold on any longer. And I mean, when it comes to Lippy, he just keeps healing. He just keeps healing all of his heroes, right?
Clean the board.
So looking at the damage, that Bat Rider put in 1422 of damage, while his Tyler only did 1004. Intense game right now. So looking at this, he needs to really focus on building up. He's looking like he wants to build up that Tiny a bit more, get a few more Tinies up there. I think what he needs to do is he needs to upgrade this level over here to get more minions out there. That's the biggest thing he needs to do, is because he wants to have more characters out there. The more you have out there, the more you're gonna probably win, right?
That's right, yeah. Right. Bloody Iron, combat round 8.
So going up against Bloody Iron, Christian's going up against Bloody Iron right now. I really like to see where I'd like to know where everyone is situated right now. So this just shows us the damage. Our DPS, our damage taken, healing. So the biggest thing that I noticed here is that was Christian 8715, he's not doing a lot of healing. He needs to focus on his healing if he wants to get out of this rut right now. While you look at the enemy, look how much healing all of his characters are doing. That's the biggest thing in this game. You need that ratio of attack and heals. Because if you don't have that, you're not going to win, right? The game is kind of confusing at first, but you get used to it. Basically how this game works is you have a certain amount of hit points. Once you get to 0, you're out of the game.
Yeah.
It's elimination. And basically how the rounds are going to go is whoever comes first is going to get a certain amount of points, whoever comes second, and so on and so on and so on. Yeah. And then from there, they're all going to get put into another bracket where they're going to face off.
Well, I'm certainly being thrown into it because I am learning tonight for the first time how this game actually works. It's actually pretty decent.
Oh, it is. It's really, really fun. I played it for a bit today. And I got absolutely hooked. See, now when I look at this, look at the damage that he is doing. He is absolutely destroying. So he is focusing a lot on his damage.
Yeah.
His Beastmaster put in 3104 damage. But the thing is, you need to focus. You need to do some healing as well. His healing is not that much. I'd like to see him go into a bit of heals as well to kind of level that out and balance that out, because he can really come back from this for sure from doing that.
Absolutely. First intermission. Okay.
So they're going to have a bit of time to prepare and get everything together. They have a little more time on the clock, which is really nice. Hopefully we get... hopefully Christian can come back from this. I'd like to see that.
We'll see if he can.
Looking at the breakdowns, we can't tell you who's in first and who's in second and who's in third and who's in fourth and who's in fifth, because we have no idea right now at this moment. So it looks like he's really focusing on warriors, and he's focusing on those primordials as well, and the brawny. So he wants that maximum HP with as much armor as possible, because like I said, he's not going to be healing at all. I mean, whoever he's going up against right now is not doing anything at all. Oh, I think it's just the minions. Yeah, they're just the creeps.
So what's his roster? It seems like he has quite a few upgraded guys on the board here.
Yeah, so it looks like he has... his Tiny is still sitting at about that 160 damage with 1,300 health. And then he still hasn't really done much with his Tusk. He needs to get another Tusk in there, I think, to upgrade. He does have one here, so it would be really good to see him upgrade that Tusk and get that a bit more stronger, which is really nice. And then you move on to the Razor here. This is, like I said, a Primordial, and it's a Mage. So he's really focusing on doing that Mage damage, because your enemies are going to take 40% more magic damage. And then with 6, you're looking at your enemies taking about 100% more magic damage. And then he's got his Beastmaster, which is doing a lot of the damage here. He's going up against Volatile right now. Volatile looks like he's in the lead. He's sitting at 95 HP. That's what we need to focus on, is the HP of each character he's going up against. Yeah, looking at Volatile's team right now.
Even race here, folks.
Look at the damage taken.
He does have a level 3 Tiny on the board right now. Oh, a Walrus Punch. And I think Volatile is getting taken out.
Christian's really focusing on doing... He isn't doing much healing, but what he's focusing on is his armor, and he's focusing on his damage right now. And that's a really good combination to go to. He kind of turned this around, and he's starting to win a lot more now. She's got a bit more time to prepare right now. If we break it down here to go to the chest, see if he's upgraded anything more. So we got some blade mail. So that reflects 30% of the damage taken back to the attacker. So he's put that onto his Tusk, and it looks like he did upgrade that Tusk, and he should probably bring another one out there if he wants to get some damage in and get some knockups. It's a good thing to have.
Oh yeah.
Looks like he's going up against Brown right now. Going back to damage for the enemy. So his damage is absolutely insane right now. That Tiny is at level 3, and it is just soaking. It is just soaking up attack, and it's just an absolute beast. Let's click on that right now. 320 damage.
Wow.
It's got 20 kills right now. That is a lot.
Christian 87-15 on a 3-round streak.
He's doing very well right now. He's bringing his game up. That's for sure.
I did see that Lippy is also on a 3-round streak.
Lippy was on a 3-round streak as well. Looks like he's building up his gold as well. I'm surprised he's not going to upgrade that Tusk. I really would like to see that Tusk get upgraded.
Yeah, we're in a live stream right now on the tournament.
Who's he going up against right now? Let's take a look here. I think Christian's position is 3 right now. I want to confirm that. So he's going up against Reaper right now. He's already won against Reaper once. This Tiny, we need to watch this Tiny. Like, watch the damage.
Oh my god, here we go.
Watch the damage that Tiny does. That Tusk is doing... Oh, that Beastmaster just absolutely destroyed right there. That Tiny
might be...
That Tiny's holding in right now, though. So Reitman's really turned it around. This is a really close battle right now.
He's silenced.
I'm telling you right now, that Tiny is doing so much damage. It's so hard to take that Tiny down.
Reedman is out. He got stunned and silenced there, and that Tiny is just
absolutely insane right now. Absolutely insane. And I mean, he's even, if you take a look here, he's actually throwing the Hood of Defiance on it too, which gives 50% magic resistance and plus 10 health regen. So he's just resisting all that magic, and he's regenerating that health as well, which is really awesome.
Well, even though we can only watch one player, I think we chose the right player to watch.
He's doing pretty good, man. He's doing some pretty good stuff. He definitely turned it around. He wasn't doing that great. We're going to take a quick Jinx break here. We'll run a quick ad.
Yeah, let's do go over to a message from our sponsor, GINX.
Yeah.
And well, that's what happens when you go around the corner happy with one dig. Oh, and another one! Oh, and a third! He's gonna get the quad kill in the end! What is this?
Back. So we're in round 15 right now, and Christian, let's jump back to his Tiny here. Doing 320 damage, its attack rate is 0.53, that DPS of 168.
Yeah, he has buffed this Tiny to no end.
Buffed it out. I also love this Tusk right now. Oh,
Wow.
He upgraded that axe.
The axe is
that
coming
axe
out.
is sitting at 240 damage. This is going to be absolutely insane.
What's the kill count on that Tiny right now? Can you have
that Tiny kill count is at 26.
26 kills on the board.
26 on the kill. 26 kills on the board right
what is
now.
that? What is he come in here with?
That is the big wolf. So the big wolf jumps around a lot, but that walrus punch took him down. Look at this team right now is absolutely obliterating.
The axe and the Tiny are
absolutely obliterating everyone right now. I am super impressed with everything that he is doing right now. He came back. He's doing really, really well.
So what's on the board? Okay, we got Luna Puck and a Wind Ranger on the board.
I don't think he's going to want to take any of these. I think he might do a reset eventually. I think once he gets to about 25 gold, he'll probably do a reset. Oh, he just did a reset now. So like I said, we get to 25 gold and do a reset.
There's a Shadow Fiend.
There is
on
a
the
Shadow
board
Fiend,
now.
but that's not what he's kind of going for. He's more building towards like Warrior, your Primordials, your Brawnies, and your Savages. With this, I don't know if he's going to purchase anything. He did do a reset. I don't think he's going to grab anything right now. I think he's going to wait again for that free reset, or he might do a quick... So we got an extra 40 seconds there. So the round is about to start right now. So it looks like Lippy's coming in with a lot more. He's going more range of heroes, right?
It's also important to note he has not beaten Lippy tonight.
Not at all. And I'm telling you right now, just looking at this Tiny here, he's not taking like any damage.
No.
He's just soaking. Look how much he just keeps healing and healing. It's like playing Diablo 3 with the monk when you get past that certain point, and the monk is just always healing when he's attacking. He's unstoppable at this moment right now.
I do not think this guy is losing tonight.
He's doing very, very well. I'm pretty sure he's in third right now. I'd like to know who is winning right now. So sitting here, looks like he upgraded. Looks like he upgraded his Venomancer. So his Venomancer's at 105 damage right now. It is Savage as well. So it's allied Savage units. So any other Savage units, their abilities, like their damage will stack on bleed and stuff like that. On bleed on attack. So he's 1 and 2 against Bloody Iron. He did beat Bloody Iron in the last match. Let's see if he can take him down again.
This looks like a pretty even stance here in terms of DPS.
The biggest thing is that Bloody Iron does a lot of healing, I'm pretty sure. Let me just jump to the healing.
Oh. And
yeah,
again,
so your Bloody Iron does a lot of healing, but I'm telling you right now, that Tiny and that that upgraded axe is just absolutely
and the
obliterating.
combos that he's silencing them, he's stunning them. They have no chance to reciprocate.
That's exactly what you want to see, and he's definitely working it. And these other players need to see that and need to change everything that they're doing to take him down.
Christian 87-15, holding his own.
He sat at that 75 health for a while now.
Yeah.
After I don't know, maybe we said something. Maybe he's watching the stream. Maybe he's seeing that he needs to come back because he's on stream right now. But he's doing pretty good.
Very good.
Oh, looks like we got a new updated, we got a new chest item here. So the Brooch of the Aggressor, 100% mana gained from attacks. So that mana is just going to keep reproducing, which is really, really awesome. So it looks like he's going up against Reitman right now. And I mean, Reitman's got a lot of characters out there, and he's doing a lot of healing too. Breaking this down, let's take a look at that healing. So that healing for Reitman, that Bloodseeker and that Lycan are what's doing most of the healing, but it's not. That Tiny almost got taken down, but it was not enough. Christian is absolutely destroying right now.
Completed his win streak.
He's been on a win streak for a while now. I want to see if we can see the stats here. If we can see the stats here. Oh, we can tell you. I can tell you right now. Where's his level 3? So here he is up here. He's 9-4 right now, so he is in the lead right now. I think we picked the right person to watch, my friend.
About to see who his next opponent is here on the board.
So looking at this here, yeah, his net worth is a lot right now. He's trying to see. He's got a bunch of characters on the bench. Okay, so they're fighting right now. He's up against Lippy. I don't think Lippy has a chance.
Silence is on the board. Look at this.
Against this Tiny right now.
The axe is going down. I don't know.
He is absolutely unstoppable right now. I don't think he's gonna be able to take this Tiny down. I think this Tiny's gonna destroy both of them by itself. I don't know. I don't know. This is coming close. Is he gonna finally go on a losing streak? I don't think so. He's gonna take them both down.
He's got it
with that Tiny. That is insane. Oh, he's frozen though.
Oh, come on.
He's holding them.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Christian, you pulled it off.
Look at that kill count on that Tiny. He's sitting at 39. These guys need to deal with this Tiny. That's the biggest thing they need to do.
Well, he's obviously played it well. He's buffed this character exactly where it needs to go.
Yeah.
No one can compete against it. The axe is up there as well, but yeah, this Tiny. We'll see what he's gonna. I don't know who his opponent is, but we'll see what. I hope it's Volatile. I want to see if Volatile comes back.
He also did combine his Razor, so his Razor's a lot better. He got a little bit more damage. Now he's up against Lippy. He didn't. Did he beat Lippy last time?
No, it's a tie. It's 1 win, 1 loss on Lippy.
Lippy's only. Oh no! These are just. No, these are just. So these.
Or did Lippy wipe his board?
No, these are just the minions in between rounds to upgrade his stuff. So he's doing that right now. He's got a lot of gold. His gold is just sitting there. Let's see what he's gonna do here. Is he gonna do a reset? He might do a reset up there. If I was him, I would be upgrading. I would be upgrading this here to get more creeps out there, more minions out there. So we did get a new thing for his chest. You got a Sacred Relic. That's plus 60 damage, Kyle. He's gonna add that to. He's gonna add that to his Razor though. So that's actually a smart play. Instead of piling it all onto the bigger guys, at least you get a more spread out damage.
Yeah. Raises DPS.
Your DPS all around, right?
No, he's definitely playing well. Let's see where this is gonna go. Brown coming back in. Lippy has 2 wins against Brown.
It's 2-0 against him.
Brown is coming out with a heavy amount of DPS here. Upgraded.
Jump to that
Walrus
DPS.
punch to the
That
axe.
Walrus punch is one of my favorite things, man.
The axe is silence. He's about to lose 3-star.
He can't get past that Tiny. That Tiny and that axe are absolutely unstoppable right now. Unstoppable. I don't think he's lost one since.
What are the stats on Tiny right now? Has he buffed it since?
That Tiny is sitting at a damage of 320 right now. Its DPS is 168. 168. DPS of 88. DPS of 160. DPS of 118. DPS of 88, and a DPS of 136. Absolutely crazy. And look at the amount of damage taken on that axe. And that axe is still up. I want to watch this. I want to watch Axe's damage and see where his health is at with his damage.
I'll tell you what.
He's just look at him soak up that damage. Already at 594, and he barely has a sliver of his health.
I've certainly learned quite a bit tonight by watching Christian, because I think he's taught me a thing or two. What was that?
A massive boat.
Boat coming in.
Pirates of the Caribbean is up in here.
Underlords, people. You don't know what's going to come of it.
Again, he is
Christian.
Christian is unstoppable right now.
I think Christian is winning this this round of this tournament.
Look at that win streak. He's 12-4 right now.
Yeah, he will be moving on. For sure.
We are definitely watching the right person right now.
Absolutely.
I just love watching that damage taken. Let's take a look at the DPS. Let's actually go. Let's look at damage. Look at that damage.
Jeez.
29-27 from that Tiny.
No, that Tiny is absolutely buffed to no end,
and the Beastmaster at level 2 is doing that 25-13. I want to see him get that Beastmaster at level 3. He's going up against Lippy again. And let's see if he can. Oh my goodness, Kyle!
This is a big one here.
He's got Razor to level 3. That damage of 240. He just got lucky with the character selection. Nobody taking the Tinies.
He's also got a lot of ranged DPS here. You can see that he's got 4 of his guys.
We got to be careful here. Yeah, he's got a lot of range from the back right now. He's got that level 3 Razor. But the issue we have right now is that Tiny is going down. I don't think Christian's going to win this one. There's way too much healing going on the other side right now. Let's jump to that healing. Look at that healing.
Wow.
2,400 and 2050. That's what happens. That's what you have to do. You have to transition like that and change and adapt to the game. And that's what Lippy did there, is he changed it to healing. Because if you're healing constantly, it's harder for them to kill you, essentially,
absolutely.
right?
Yeah. All right.
So he finally lost one. Somebody who is this behind him here? I'd like to know.
Why can't we see the
I don't know.
That's so odd.
I don't know.
We will figure that out.
I don't think so, actually. I was
Really?
talking. Yeah, I was talking to
well,
the guys. We can't.
The other tournaments and spectator modes, obviously, we can see all the players.
See if he's done anything else. Nothing really in here for him to take. I don't think there is much gonna happen here. I mean,
he's gonna clean Volatile here.
That Tiny is just soaking up so much damage, and Volatile can't do anything, just getting absolutely destroyed. I'm saying it that loud because Volatile's right in front of us. What's going on, Volley? What's going on, man? It's that Tiny. You gotta focus on that Tiny.
So 20 seconds coming into the next round here. He's just, we're going through a preparation again. I think Lippy is his number one competition.
Oh, 100%.
I would love to see what Lippy's actual health is.
Yeah, we
don't know.
We don't know. What we'll have to do is we'll focus on what people have. I don't know whoever this is, but they have a level 3 Warlock and a level 3 Venomancer. So we're back to just doing the creeps right now. Christian's sitting at 64 health. I wish I could see what everyone else's health is right now, but I can't, unfortunately.
I'm thinking this is Lippy here with a net worth of 159.
No, it would be near the top, if anything. We just have to keep an eye out of who exactly people have. So let's see what he gets from that loot box here.
Embarrassment of riches.
Oh, it's happening.
We're also going into lockdown mode here at Fragapalooza 2019.
Yeah, it is 9:45, so lockdown mode will be at about 10 p.m. That's when the lights go a bit dimmer.
Yeah. So as you can see behind us, we have a beautiful venue, and this is all going to dim down, and no one can get in the venue at that time, and public hours end.
Yeah.
So back to this match.
So he did get a new item here. So we got a I'm sorry? A mechanism. When equipped, hero has less than 50% health. Heal allies up to 3 cells away for 250 health. That is fantastic. That's what he needed. He needed healing.
It's a
and he
mechanism.
got that. It is a mechanism.
Mechanism.
You guys can definitely make fun of me for that one later, 100%.
And it's a tier 3 support item.
I think that's fantastic. That's something that he definitely needed right now for heals. And it looks like we did add a new character to his pool. We got a Morphling here.
Four wins against Reetman. Let's see how Reetman...
I don't think... I mean, Reetman does have a Shadow Fiend here. But, I mean, I don't... That Shadow Fiend absolutely just wrecked, but it's not going to be enough.
It's not enough. Oh,
here comes Pirates of the Caribbean. But it doesn't matter. It's not enough. Reetman cannot deal with Christian right now.
No. I want to see Lippy come back.
So taking a look here, let's see what he's got in. Let's take a look here. Oh, he got another Tusk.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna upgrade that Tusk. It's gonna be unstoppable. If he gets that Tusk,
two Tusks.
if he gets that Tusk to a level 3, this is gonna be game over. I don't think anyone's gonna be able to stop him. He's going up against Bloody Iron, and they're about 2-2 right now.
Evenly matched.
We played a few games with Bloody Iron last year. He's a really good player.
He definitely is.
So this is going to be very interesting to see what happens here. Looks like it's a pretty close match, but he did take out one of them. No, Bloody Iron's fighting back and healing all of his characters back up, but I don't think it's going to be enough. This is such a close fight right now.
Close.
That Tiny did go down though. I don't know what's going to happen here. They're down to 1. Oh, he holds on. Christian
holds it on.
I'm super surprised with that, especially with that Tiny going down. Let's take a look at Tiny's stats right now. Kill count of 45.
Yeah, that's incredible.
That his Tiny, and I mean even that Beastmaster sitting at 36. He's doing a lot of killing right now. Looking at the DPS though, look where a lot of that DPS is coming from. Let me show you something here. What you wouldn't think of, but that Razor is doing 218 damage per second.
Oh, damn! And that's a ranged DPS.
The Razor is ranged, I believe, yes. Because it is a mage and it's primordial.
And what's the item that he has attached?
He's going up against Lippy right now.
Lippy,
so
here we go.
The item attached to the mage is the Sacred Relic, which does plus 60 attack damage. This is probably going to be the closest match here. I want to watch this guy right here. The kill count for him is not that high.
Level 3 Trent Protector.
Yeah, I mean his damage is really high, and when it comes to I think the defense on him. That's where it's going to get, that Trent Protector takes a lot of damage, but that Lone Druid is taking a lot right now. And then if we look at it here, that healing, that Venomancer, but oh my goodness.
Yeah, Lippy for the win.
Lippy for the win. This is his biggest contender right now is Lippy. That's who he's got to watch out for. And Christian is getting pretty low right now. Looking at this, looks like it's just the 2 of them left, that's it.
Okay. So we should be coming back into a Lippy versus.
It's just
Christian.
Lippy, and it's just Lippy versus Christian right now.
Mono. We're
mono
down
mono.
to the
Now
wire.
they're both upgrading things. Kyle, it happened.
Damn.
That Tusk got upgraded with
Level
that damage
3
of
Tusk.
210 and that DPS of 175. Looks like he added added that Morphling back to this.
Could this be enough?
It's all going to come down to this. Is it going to be Lippy or is it going to be Christian? Regardless of what happens here, the 2 of them are going to make it on into the next round, I believe. Yes. I will confirm that, though. That Walrus Punch absolutely destroys right there. Let's see if he can get another one in.
I think Christian got him here.
I'm telling you right now, with that upgrade of that Tusk, look at that.
Another Walrus Punch.
I'm telling you right now, that Tusk upgrade. It's all that Tusk upgrade. That Beastmaster, look at that Beastmaster damage.
7,827
Absolutely
damage.
insane. Absolutely destroyed him. Speaking of destroyed, here comes one of the people that were in the matches here, Volatile. How does it feel to get destroyed?
It was my second game, and I beat 2 other people, so I feel pretty good.
Pretty good, man. Awesome, good stuff. So 12 seconds coming into round 29. We're going to see how this plays out. I am really rooting for Christian. I think Christian has got this, but we'll see how this goes. Oh,
okay, so we're going back to the creeps right now.
Creep time.
And he's going to get a few more items to purchase as well.
Well, let's hope he picks the right ones.
Okay, at least we know how it falls into place when it comes to who's in first and whatnot.
It would just be nice to see names.
Yeah,
but
I know. I feel like that's a bug that they need to work out. Oh man, the stream is so far behind.
We will be casting other tournaments all tomorrow as well as Sunday, and we know those games
Tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday.
Sorry, Saturday, Sunday, yeah, Friday, Saturday. We know those games a lot better than we know Underlords, but hopefully we've done okay tonight with Underlords.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, this is a game that's really easy to play as well.
It's also new.
It is newer, and I believe you can actually play it on Android as well.
Yeah, it's on a mobile platform.
It's on mobile platform as well.
Yeah, and it is free on Steam.
It is free on Steam. I downloaded it today, and I actually had a lot of fun with it. I think it's the only thing that I find is that I need, like, as a newer player, you need more time to pick exactly what you want to do, because if we don't know, as new players, I don't know what to pick. I don't know what classes to do. But I mean, that's why it was good to have Eric kind of give me an idea of like what to go with, and the biggest thing is you want to build stuff based on what other people have. So it looks like we're gonna get back into a match right now with Lippy.
Lippy bringing in here.
Looks like he added a Scythe of Vice too. Was when this is equipped, hero takes damage, transform the offending unit into a pig for 4 seconds.
I do not think Lippy has this. Lippy does not
look like it at all. And I mean, looks like this is a pig right now.
Christian has a strong
it's a
defense.
Spirit Bear.
You can also see he has ranged DPS that is just raining death on Lippy.
And I mean, once again, his hero of the day is this Tiny.
Oh, this Tiny is absolutely
But I mean,
insane.
this is a very close match right now, but I think, that knock-up right there.
And
Lippy,
that's it. Christian pulls it off, unless Lippy still has health, which he might.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, they do. He still does. We can't tell.
Well, Lippy better bring back a strong defense or offense to take out this Tiny, because I think the only way he's going to get through Christian's defenses is if he can break through that Tiny.
That Tiny, that axe is huge, right? That axe is doing so much damage. That Beastmaster is doing so much damage. Sorry, I meant Beastmaster, not the axe. That Beastmaster is absolutely insane. And he's got it at level 3 right now. That damage, that DPS of 236.
Again, silence.
Lippy needs to figure something out here to be able to take him down. And I mean, it seems like he's doing a lot of healing right now, but I don't know if it's going to be enough, especially with that ranged attack right now. Looks like actually Lippy is coming back from this, and I think Lippy just took this one, and we're going to keep this going. Christian's sitting at 47 right now.
The Beastmaster is down. This is a very, very even match between these two.
Jesus Brother Bob says round 32 fight. Round 32 fight. We're just waiting for a finish him.
I'm actually falling in love with this game actually as we're casting it.
Yeah. Oh, I think it's absolutely fantastic. And this is one of those games that you can just, you're sitting at home, you're bored one day, and you download it on your phone and you can just play it.
And as 3 said, it's kind of like a card building game, but with chess. It's like chess and a card building game together.
I totally agree.
What did you call
it? What did I say? I was Chekhov or whatever his name is.
Yeah, the Russian dude.
Sergey.
Yeah, the Russian guy.
The Russian chess master.
Yeah.
I basically said it was like if the Russian chess master and Arnold Schwarzenegger had a baby. It's basically chess on steroids.
Okay, we have a very strong offense again here from Christian.
Looks like Christian has changed up his party a bit too as well.
He has.
He's moved some things around. He's countering against all that too, which is absolutely fantastic.
Again, look at the damage on this Beastmaster.
But this is super close right now.
Oh
my God, Lippy pulled that off. I am so surprised by that. Look at the damage that Beastmaster is doing. And
almost
that enemy damage.
9,000.
The issue is that
Power level 9,000.
Power level 9,000.
Oh shit.
Yeah, right. And then let's just go through that DPS right there. That Beastmaster at 272. Highest one for that for Lippy here is at 261. The average though looks like I mean, when you look at it as well, like Lippy's got a lot more characters in the game in this round than Christian does.
But look at the DPS count on Christian's side.
I see that, but I think Christian needs to add more minions to this because, look at this.
He might get Zerg. He might get Zerg rushed this round here.
Zerg rushed, hey?
Yeah.
damage taken.
Oh, you know what? I don't think he has it. I think Christian's defense is just too strong.
I don't know, man. He's got way more heroes in this game than Christian does, and I think Christian needs to change that because what's happening is you're just overtaking. He's just surrounding all of his all of Christian's guys, and it's just not enough for him. He needs more characters, but unfortunately, looking at this, there is nothing for him to buy because everything's already gone. So he has to work with what he's got. That's the only thing that he can do, and he has no gold coins to spend to buy anything. There's nothing he can do. He could grab a bounty hunter, he could grab another bounty hunter. But I mean, at the end of the day, there's not much he can do. I believe, like, looking at this right now, he's sitting at 10 health, Kyle.
So he can upgrade his Morphling again, can he?
I believe no.
He's got.
I believe he needs money to do it, though.
Oh, he needs money to get that, okay.
Yeah, he needs gold to do that, and he has no gold. So this is, I believe, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's got one more. Okay, so he's going to get
27 health.
He's going up against some creeps right now.
So Lippy is winning this match.
Where did you say that?
I just saw Lippy's health, 27.
Where did it say that?
It popped up when it showed his name.
Oh, did it?
So we can see the health of the enemy.
Okay, so I mean, it's pretty close. Christian's sitting at 10, Lippy's sitting at 27. They're going through these creeps right now. Let's see if Christian can pick up some more things here to power up his team. I really, really, really think he needs to get some more characters put into this, like more heroes in his party, because he doesn't have enough. Yes, they all have a lot of power, but the issue is that Lippy has more.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, he's zerging him. But Christian's defense is pretty strong.
Christian is like the Spartans, 300, but the Persians just had way more.
Yeah.
Way, way more. Yes, they defended for a while, but at the end of the day, we all know what happened in that, right?
Oh, he did just
get something. So it looks like he got the refreshing orb.
Ooh,
refresh all cooldowns and restore 50 mana after casting ability once per battle. I mean, that seems okay. I don't know if that's going to help him, though. He's sitting at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys right now. 7 heroes. I don't think it's enough, though.
I don't think so.
I think Lippy's got this. Lippy has way more health. I don't know if he can come back from this. If he does, I will be very, very impressed.
He does have a lot of range DPS.
That tiny,
again,
he's focusing a lot on that tiny because that tiny has gone down.
Yeah.
That tiny is out of it. He's not doing anything anymore. Just to highlight this tiny here.
I think Christian might.
He might pull this one off here.
I
don't know, dude.
He had a great offense in the rear. He had a lot of range DPS that couldn't be
Wow,
touched.
he held on to that.
Held on. So numbers aren't necessarily always greatest.
So looking at this tiny's sitting at a 52 kill count. That Axe is at 22. That Beastmaster's at 47. So these are the power horses right now.
I have noticed that Christian tends to win the battles where he does have a strong range DPS in the back.
Yeah.
The minute he goes in and Lippy zergs him with no DPS attacking that front assault, he just gets wiped.
Looks like he's changing some things around. And also, I don't know what he's doing with that blade mail. He might switch that over to someone else here. I don't even think he has it attached to anyone right now. So Lippy's sitting at 17, Christian's sitting at 10. This is a super close match right now. Let's see what happens here. They're gonna like that focus on that tiny is basically what's happening here. I mean, it looks like
again
he's focusing. He's doing those ranged attacks. That's the only thing he can do right now. That's gonna save him. That tiny's pushing forward, trying to go hit the back of Lippy here. Looks like he's gonna take them all out.
Oh, he did it.
Christian is coming back, and he actually might win this.
Let's see. So we can see Lippy's health when his name pops up. We should be able to determine how close this match is.
This is a really close match right now. I will say this, Lippy has a lot more heroes in it, so his health's going to be a lot lower right now, 100%. Christian's sitting at 0 right now.
Or is this match over?
I think this match is over.
So did Lippy win? What happened here? We may have lost internet. Lippy won.
Lippy won.
Lippy won. Okay, that was the end of the match. That was the last round.
That was pretty anticlimactic with it not really saying much. That
Or you know what might have happened? He might have bowed out, knowing that he was losing. I don't know. It didn't resolve, so that's really odd. Okay.
Like I said, we are very new to this game, so I've never seen the finishing of a battle.
Right.
So I think with that said, I'm pretty sure that this round is over, and Christian did win. We picked the right person to watch.
Well, let's confirm the results. Like, we'll get the results, and we'll confirm with you who won and who's going into the next round. We will be casting the next round shortly, but before that, a message from our sponsor. We're going to take it away. Our good old Taskmaster over here, he's going to play us a good old video. Okay, we're waiting a little bit. We're just going to spool up a commercial here for you guys. But what a tournament start that was. Christian just absolutely going in for the kill there. Lippy as well. What an even match. Two of those guys are great competitors. They definitely did a good job tonight. You could see that Christian was going in with a heavy DPS from the range, and Lippy was, again, very even there.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's really awesome.
And well, that's what happens when you go around the corner happy with one dig. Oh, and another one! Oh, and a third! He's gonna get the quad kill in the eyes! What is this?
Quick five.
Okay, guys,
I guess you guys probably want to
we are
get
back.
more
That's a quick commercial from our sponsor, GINX,
Yep.
so we thank them for sure. We are going to take a quick intermission break here, get the next round starting to spool up, and then we will join you guys back shortly. Thank you, and again, thanks for watching Fragapalooza 2019.
See you in a minute.
That'll be fun.
Oh my god!
Seriously. Be there or be square.
That'll be fun.
Seriously. Be there or be square.